Well, hello there and welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Latasha L.T. Jimerson. I'm an author, teacher, book coach, and motivational speaker. And today I'm going to be talking to you about why I decided to hire a ghostwriter. Yes, I just hired a ghostwriter about 30 days ago, and we are already working on chapter 2 of my next book. Now, for those of y'all that are new to the channel, let me give you a little bit of an overview of who I am and what I do. Welcome to the channel. I'm so glad that you are here. I am a teacher by trade. In my other life, I taught middle school social studies and high school English. I did that for about 20 years. And then I decided to retire myself at 45 so that I could become a full-time book coach and open up my publishing company. And so most of the folks who know me in the world are people who were in my teaching profession. So my first 50 clients were from the world of education. And it didn't happen on purpose. I didn't plan it. I didn't sit down and have a conversation with anybody. I wrote a book because I was pregnant with my book for about 12 years. And because I was pregnant with that book, I was so uncomfortable. And so finally, I just let it out. And it was 2017 when I let that book out. And then teachers started coming to me saying, hey, can you help me write a book? I have a book. And I was like, absolutely. Take me to coffee, buy me a coffee, and I'll tell you everything I know. And literally, that was the beginning of my business. At a coffee shop in the town where I taught and worked and had my kids, raised my kids. And that was the beginning of my business. And I still didn't really want to do it because I really thought I was going to be a classroom teacher until I was 75. I thought I was going to retire at 75 because I really love teaching. And if you look around this channel and you look at these videos, you can tell I'm very passionate about what I do. And so I have no plan to ever stop teaching ever. As long as I'm in my right mind and I got a healthy body and I can get up and go, I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be riding this life until the wheels fall off. Okay. So I thought I was going to be in the world of education for a long time. But then I wrote the book. People started reading it and asking me questions. And I was like, oh, wow, this is interesting. Like, why are these people asking me questions? And I started hosting events at my house. Now, I wasn't new to the business world because I had been involved in multiple multi-level marketing companies. I sold everything from nutritional products to makeup, to just household products. What else? I even sold life insurance. I almost sold a car. I was very close to selling a car. And I did sell one house. And I'm not a realtor. I'm not a real estate agent. I just have the gift of gab. I tell stories. People like my stories. And whatever it is that I use myself, I tell everybody else to go get it because it's awesome. Okay. So when I bought a house, brand new, built from the ground up, I loved it. And I went and told all my friends that, hey, this is the house I got. It's in this community. It's beautiful. It's amazing. The schools are great. Like the energy around what I do attracts people. So one of my friends was like, okay, I'm going to go over there and buy a house. And I got a little small commission off of that house. And so I've always been an entrepreneur secretly, right? I've always had the gift of gab and the gift of storytelling and the gift of really sharing ideas with people to help them make their life better. That's me, right? So in 2017, I wrote a basic memoir, which followed the regular traditional memoir of, beginning, middle, end, childhood, adulthood, and then advanced adulthood, right? So I wrote that. I put it out 2017. It was all good. I started getting clients asking me to help them write their books. I started helping them write books. And then something changed, something shifted again. And, I had to make a decision because I was publishing my own books, helping people publish their books, and I was still teaching in the classroom, and I was still raising 3 kids. So here's what happened. I set a goal for myself, and I said, okay, this is how much money I'm making teaching. This is how much money I'm making coaching. When it gets to the point where coaching is more than teaching, I'm going to go ahead and quit. And so 2021, that's what I did. I quit teaching. I actually moved to a whole nother state, pretty much sold everything and just left. Okay. This was a shocker. Family, friends, church mates, colleagues, clients were shocked. Like, what are you doing? What's happening? Now, you will find out why I did all that in the next memoir, which I'm writing with a ghostwriter. Yes. So the name of this episode today is why I hired a ghostwriter. Why do people hire ghostwriters? Well, I'll tell you my experience, and I will tell you why most people hire ghostwriters. Because first of all, what is a ghostwriter? Okay. What is a ghostwriter? A ghostwriter is a person that takes in information, processes the information, and writes it in the form of a book, creates the manuscript, puts it out in the world, and puts someone else's name on it. So the ghostwriter doesn't receive credit, doesn't receive royalties. What they're doing is facilitating the production of the book. Why? Why do people do this? Well, because some people just simply aren't good writers. That's not the case in my case. I'm an excellent writer. Some people don't have time to write, and they just would want to sit down and they want to tell it to someone and have them put it all together, right? That's not the case. I have no issue with sitting down and writing. I have time. And then there are people like me who are extremely emotional and get extremely triggered by certain parts of their life story. That's me. I have a very emotional story that I am working through and processing through these emotions right now as we speak, in real time, in the moment. So I am unraveling things that have happened in my life over the past 5 years. So from 2020 to 2025, I have had some major crises, personal crises. I've had some major hardships, challenges, obstacles. I know I don't look like what I've been through, y'all. I don't look like what I've been through because I serve a God that is greater than anything else in this world. And God has brought me through all of the trauma. And he's allowed me to dust myself off looking pretty with the earrings, with the lipstick and all of it. This is God. God is the only reason I'm able to sit here and talk to you right now, because the things that I've been through personally almost took me out. I'm going to let that sink in. I'm going to say it again too. The things that I've been through in my personal life, in romantic relationships, in family trauma and drama, right? In things happening in the workplace, in raising children, the things that have happened in my life almost took me out. And so what I am working on today, in this moment, in the fall of 2025, I am working with a ghostwriter who is so amazing, so patient, kind, compassionate, understanding, and on point. Understands my mission and vision for my company, understands the purpose that God has put on my life. I could not work with a ghostwriter if the energy was not right. And when I tell y'all that the energy is right, I'm the kind of person who I'm always in the market for something. Always. It's not hard to sell me something, y'all, Because if I'm in the market for it and I see value and I see somebody that can solve my problem, I'm going to buy it. Okay. So years have gone by and I could have gotten a ghostwriter many, 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 many years ago, right? Because I was procrastinating anyway. It took me 12 years to write that book. I could have hired a ghostwriter in the beginning, but I needed to go through the process of writing that first memoir. And now I'm going through the process with a ghostwriter, writing my second memoir. Now, why do you need a second memoir? This is my expertise. This is what I love helping people do. I love helping people write their first book. That's why everything in my branding is called Your First Book, because I focus on people who are writing the book for the first time, because I want you to understand the process and the strategies, and I want you to be intentional and get it done right the first time, so that the next time it'll be an easy breezy lemon squeezy. You'll know exactly how to do it. Okay. So I hired my ghostwriter to help me document my healing journey, which is continuing on to today. But the healing journey was actually kicked off. The catalyst for this healing journey, lean in and listen. The catalyst for this entire healing journey was March 2020, when my sister passed away at 39 years old. No children, no spouse, no animals, just her. When she passed away, it was like the air got sucked out of the room for me. It was like, it was like an out-of-body experience. I can't even describe it. But it was a kick in the face, a kick in the stomach, a kick everywhere. And I felt like, whoa, if she can pass away at 39 years old, wow, tomorrow is not given to any of us. Tomorrow is not promised. I may not be here tomorrow. I may not be here tonight. This moment right here might be the last moment that I'm able to say anything to you. And so her passing away gave me the clarity and the perspective that I needed to cause some chain reactions with the rest of my life. I helped my mom bury her, and then I went back home, and I thought I was going to go to work and just go to business as usual, but it was nothing like business as usual. Everything in my life had changed. Everything in my world was different. My life was upside down. And what it made me do was take a look at everything. I had to take inventory. I said, okay, God, I need to take inventory. I need to look at everything that I got going on, and anything that's not of you has got to go. Right? Have you ever done that? Raise your hand if you've ever done inventory of your life and said, you know what, God, I surrender whatever it is in my life that you don't want in my life. Let's move it. And so God started to move, and I started to move. There was a physical move. There was a mental shift. There was a spiritual move, emotional move. All of the moves, I had to make them. And at the end of that journey was a brand new woman who had reinvented herself. And that's me. I came out as Coach LT, right? The coach, the speaker, the author, the person who has a business and loves life, because I can work my business from anywhere in the world. Right now, I'm in New Jersey. A couple weeks, I'll be in New York. A couple months, I'll be in Tokyo, Japan. Next year, for my birthday, I'll be 50. I'll be in Puerto Rico. After that, I'll be in Jamaica. Like, there is no sky and there is no limit on what I can do, because I finally jumped all in of my purpose. I'm all the way in to what it is that God wants me to do. The calling on my life is great. The calling on your life is great. But will you answer the call and step up and do what you need to do to be seen and heard? And so today I want to break down And I want to give you 3 reasons why I decided to hire a ghostwriter. And then I want to give you an opportunity to guess what? I want to give you an opportunity to have a ghostwriter in your network. I want to give you an opportunity to have a book coach, an event host, and a ghostwriter in your world, right? What does that take? What is that? First of all, who is this for? First of all, let me tell you who this is for. This is for people who are like me. If you're attracted to this channel and you're still watching this, you're like me. You are a career professional. You've been trained. You have multiple college degrees. You have licenses. You have certifications, and you've done it all. You've been up here, up here, up here in your career, and now you're bored. Because what's next, right? You've already raised kids. You may have already gone through 1 or 2 or 3 divorces, right? You may have already welcomed grandchildren into this world. What a blessing, right? You may have already spoken on stage. You may have already coached clients. You may already have a business, but you're looking for something new, exciting, and fulfilling. And you're also looking for something that you can do where you can leave something as a legacy to your children. And not only that, but you can leave something for the history books for everybody's children, right? Like go big, go hard, or go home. I only attract people who are doing things that are making history. That's all I can say. I only attract people who want to do things that really help people and impact people and cause transformations. So if that's you and you're looking like, you know what? I have these ideas in my head, like I'm always writing, but for some reason I haven't been able to get these words onto the page, or I haven't been able to get these words out in the form of a book. And I want to write this book. I want to get it out. I'm pregnant. I've been pregnant for 20 years with this damn book. And I don't know what to do. I don't know who to trust. I don't know where to go. That was me. If that's you, raise your hand. Type it in the comments. Say, that's me. That's me. That's me. You're the unpublished author. You need to get published, right? So there's 3 reasons why I hired a ghostwriter. And then I'm going to drop the link underneath this video so that you can become a part of our community and you can actually have a ghostwriter and an editor and a book coach in your pocket at all times, right? Okay, so number 1, first reason why I decided to hire a ghostwriter is because number 1, to tell my story and what I've been through over the past 5 years, it's a very emotional story. And so I need someone who is objective and who can, only the facts, ma'am, only the facts. Just give me the facts, right? Just give me the facts, the data, give me the numbers, give me the statistics. Just give me what you got without the emotion, right? Leave all the emotion and leave the drama for your mama. And that's what my ghostwriter does for me. He's able to sift through all the nonsense, right? And just generate the story. Okay, so that's number 1. The second reason why I decided to hire a ghostwriter is because I need someone to document my life in real time. Like I got stuff happening in my life so fast, I can't even keep up. I can't even process. Like I need somebody to be a witness to the miracles that God is performing in my life right now. Okay, so that's number 2. I need a witness. Number 1 is somebody who can help me survive the emotion. And number 2, I need a witness to what's happening in my life. And then number 3, it's just a lot more fun when you have help writing a book. It's really lonely when you're writing a book by yourself. And so I don't like to do anything by myself. I like to have someone come along with me for the ride. And so we can laugh. We can laugh together. We can cry together. We can chomp it up, whatever it is. We can get through the journey because it's all about the journey. It's not about the destination. It's all about the journey and getting there, right? And so next year, 2026, probably about this time, you will be able to read my second memoir. We don't have a title yet. We're having a really good time writing it. To give you a little bit of breadcrumbs, give you a little tea. My first memoir was mostly about my life, my childhood trauma, my life in college, up to my marriage. And then it ended with the American dream. I'm so happy. I have the house and the spouse and the 2.5 kids, actually 3.5 kids, because we had dogs. And so if you add up all the dogs, it was like 7 or 8 or 9 kids, something like that. At one point, there was a lot, right? And that was where the first memoir ended. Yeah, I'm a successful teacher. I'm happy. I got the house. I got the marriage. I got everything. Da, 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 right? And then the shit hit the fan and it was a shit show. So from 2020 to 2025 right now, it's been a complete, total shit show. It's been a train wreck. And so you will be able to read about that shit show / train wreck in the memoir that's coming out next year, 2026. And so if you are thinking, damn, I need somebody to help me tell my story. I need somebody to witness what I'm going through. I need somebody to help me get through the muck of all of this emotion. You need to hire a ghostwriter. And so what I've been able to do, my ghostwriter's name is Coach Brian. He and I have created something super fantastic for you. And this will give you the ability to just put your toe in the water and experience what it's like to have a ghostwriter, right? You will be able to see for yourself, what in the world does a ghostwriter do? Like, what's the value of that? Why would I do that? We are going to be hosting a ton of workshops. We're going to be putting together a couple of master classes for you. And I already do my own 5-day challenges, but guess what? We're putting a twist on it because Coach Brian is up in the house and he's going to be adding his spice to the entire scene. And so many things are coming out. So many fun opportunities are happening in my community. And for those of y'all that want to go on vacation with us, oh, Lord have mercy. I have a whole opportunity in my community to go with us to Tokyo, Japan in November of this year. There's only a few months left, only a few spots. I think we have about 4 spots that are left right now for you to get in the room. It's a big deal, y'all. It's a big deal. And if you come to any of my virtual events, you'll hear more about that. Okay? All right. So that's it. That's all I wanted to share with you today about why I hired a ghostwriter. If you want more information about the community that my ghostwriter and I are working on, his name is Coach Brian. I'm going to put some information here in the next to the video because he just made a post on Facebook today, and I want you to go take a look at the post. And I want you to look at the community that we're creating. Come inside, take a look. It's amazing. We just started it this week and it's already popping. Okay. His energy is like my energy. He's very fun, very jovial like me, great energy, very passionate about writing and helping people get their story out. And it's a party. Like it's a lot of hard work though. I'm gonna tell you this. Writing, editing, formatting, publishing, marketing, selling, promoting. This is hard work. It's very hard work. It's not easy at all. But we are fun people and we make it fun. We're the kind of people who we don't care what the task is. We gonna make it fun all the way down because guess what? Why not? Why involve yourself in any kind of project or situation where you're not having fun? Like that sucks. Okay. So that's it. That's all I wanted to tell you today. I hope that I see you inside of our community that I'm building, that Coach Brian is building. And I hope that I see you on one of our live talks. We do have a live talk coming up on Facebook pretty soon. So I hope I see you there. I hope I see you inside of our school. And I hope that you decide to go ahead and write your book and hire a ghostwriter. It's worth it. It's definitely worth it. And it takes a lot of pressure and stress off of you. You get to talk and share, and your ghostwriter gets to write. It's beautiful. It's a match made in heaven, y'all. All right, so that's it. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video. And regardless of what you decide to do with your life, always, always just keep writing. Bye.